Welcome back to Plot 25, and if it's your first time here, this is our Allotment Adventures, vlog number 94. I'm Paul.
I'm Jason.
Together we are
Those Vegan Guys.
It's been an eventful couple of weeks down here at the allotments.
It sure has.
For those of you that have known, that have been watching and kind of following along, we're still at the point where all our four trustees are resigning and will be resigned by February 2024. We have, however, under extraordinary circumstances, managed to do things transparently and in full public view with full names. Unlike a previous attempt to form a new committee, we have formed a new committee. That is of course being challenged immediately, the legality of it, because you know, at the moment we're feeling like duly elected Democrats in a heavily Republican state.
Yeah, that's one way of putting it. Yeah, I mean, it's without getting into the nitty-gritty of it, it's ridiculousness is what it is.
Yeah, allotment politics can be so. We're all here to grow vegetables,
yeah,
and you know, get on with our lives, which are 99% outside of this place. But it seems there are some people who are so into this place that they want to control everything. And anyway, we formed a new committee. We're trying to move forward. We're already being challenged. It matters not.
Well, it
brought our tomatoes down.
It matters not to you in any great detail, and we both appreciate that. But you know what? It matters to us, and it matters that a democratic process is followed through and carried out, and that we quash these baby Trumps. I'll say it as it is. Because that's what it feels like. Going back to what Paul was saying before, it feels like there's a small Republican contingent that are shouting nonsense. It's a microcosm of what's going on over in America on our very own allotment plot. But
it's like what you want to do is just kind of scream, what do you want? What's your end goal here?
Yes.
Like, be honest about it, because our end goal is grow vegetables and everything to run smoothly and everyone to be happy.
Yeah.
What's your end goal?
Yeah. And I think just to draw this element to a conclusion, I'm still feeling quite positive, and I still feel as though the majority down here want to do exactly that.
Yeah.
And I think I've still got positive hopes that in the not too distant future the line in the sand will be drawn and everybody can just get on with having a right good growing season.
That'd be nice, wouldn't it?
Which takes us to our next point. We actually have a little bit of a tomato emergency today.
Yeah, they were taking over the kitchen. Have you ever seen that film, Little Shop of Horrors? We had loads of them in his kitchen, demanding.
Yeah. Now it is a little bit.
I want blood.
It's a little bit of a gamble because the time of year, we're transferring into the greenhouse. We're repotting those that need to be repotted. Is it still a little bit cold? Yes, it is. But we don't really have an option, do we? We've got to just do it.
No, because we've just kind of run out of room. However, what we have noticed is that even on really, really cold days, when our greenhouse door is closed, it's lovely and warm when you walk in there.
Yeah.
There's a definite warmth in there. So we're hoping that they will be protected enough to continue to thrive. And that's all we can do, really. So join us as we take our many little Audrey 2s into the greenhouse. Come. I'm putting my coat back on, promise. I'm bloody freezing.
Yeah, don't blame you.
Right. Massive. So, as you can see, Belinda's gone a bit limp. These are Black Russian, these ones. So I'm just, for now, moving up to just a slightly bigger pot, not a huge one, just so that they get some stability. I should be able to take out the full thing and you'll be able to see that the root system's already started forming. Now, if this was a really tight net of root, which it sometimes is, loads of white, what I would do is I would split it with my fingers, because it's already become a tight net, you know. So if you take out a pot like that and it's like it's all white, like all of it is white, white threads like that, and you're about to put it in a bigger pot, just kind of stick your fingers in and split, you know, like that. I don't want to do it because ours are all right, and it'll give the roots permission to grow, you know, and spread. But our roots haven't become so massively well established yet that we have to do that. Thankfully, we can just pop them into a new pot with a lot more fresh compost and hope that they enjoy their new bedrooms.
Yeah. Possibly for some of them a little stick.
Yeah, this one might need a little stick actually, Jason.
Which we've got plenty of, so we'll sort that.
Okay, do you want to pass us one?
Yeah. Oh, I can try.
Oh, there's one right there near your foot.
Oh, yeah.
And with that for luck, because I'm just thinking I'll just do a lean, like I'll shove that in.
Yeah, if I can give you that as well.
Oh, brilliant, nice one. Little clip. So we just clip that. Hey, yeah.
You alright? Hi, saying hi to our neighbours.
We just clip that, so it holds the plant in place.
Oh, yeah.
For now.
Perfect. And now we've just got to do a bunch more.
Yeah.
Nice one, mister. Hello, Puss.
Hello, gorgeous. What are you doing? Hello, beautiful. I missed you. I missed you loads. How are you? And what's been happening since last time we were here? Oh no.
Oh no, all kinds of things have been happening.
Oh no.
And have you...
I'll give you a kiss in a minute. Right, I think we're going to have a factory break.
Yeah.
Very nice words. Make sure you chew them. Make sure you chew them properly. Else they just sit in your belly and expand. He's a cheeky monkey. That's what he is. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Come on, more potting to do. You've had some treats. Oh, you are cheeky, Mr. Puss Pants. I need a little stick.
Yeah. Is that alright?
Yeah.
And the clips are just there on the shelf to you?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I've been using them.
Alright.
So as you know, we had some strawberry plants donated from our neighbour Birgit, and we've also had some donated from our lovely neighbour Jill here to fill our gaps, which is lovely. And it just kind of shows you that the camaraderie on allotment sites can be beautiful, and people can be really kind of helpful with each other.
Yes.
And it would be nice to see a lot more of that. Hi, have you come to help? Oh. Well, I'm putting this over there. I'm putting this one over here. Would you like to help me? Would you like to help me, mister? No? Okay.
Maybe he wants to be a strawberry.
If I could plant you and make more of you for the world, that would be a lovely thing. That would be a lovely thing, wouldn't it? That's what we need, more of you in this world.
And this is now Puss headbutting the tripod with me trying to keep it still.
That's what he does.
He loves it.
It's who he is as a person.
He loves to headbutt the tripod. Right, let's get the rest of these strawberries in.
Yeah, and get these weeds out. A plethora of strawberries. He said, no, I will not. Well, I think we're done.
Yeah.
We've took a risk. We have took a risk, because we're still in April. We've took a risk with our tomatoes, but some of them were getting so big, and the shelf space on the unit we were using at home, they were like, oh, it's in here, help me.
You will have seen at the start of the vlog, because I was clever today and I got a couple of shots of our shelving before.
Oh, nice one, right, so you know, they're all looking very limp at the moment, which tomatoes often do. As soon as you repot them, they do this whole, I'm dying, oh, what have you done to me, until they kind of establish and they get a bit of water and a bit of sun. We've took our plot neighbour Doreen's advice and put some fleece about 3 feet above the tomatoes, because she was saying, like, in your greenhouse sometimes cold comes downwards, so if you can put a kind of layer above them to, you know, to help, not touching them but above them. Have you shown that?
I think I got a shot of that,
right.
Yeah, but I'm paranoid now, so I'll probably get another shot just in case.
Yeah.
Besides, we want to kind of show you the final temporary layout of how we've got stuff just kind of placed in the greenhouse before we leave today. Got the squash re-sorted, repotted.
Yeah, we've got the squashes repotted, we've got all the tomatoes repotted, we've planted all the wonderfully donated tomato plants. As I said earlier, it's lovely, it's like, this is how allotment should be, you know what I mean?
It's all about helping each other out, and just to further acknowledge that, as you saw before, got a new lid for our burner
Don't even know the
donated.
gentleman's name. He just walked past before and said, "You still want a lid for your burner? I've got one. I don't use it."
Which is wonderful. So yeah, we've actually got done more today than I thought we were going to get done.
Yes.
We've really smashed it out with the strawberries, so we do appreciate for some of our regular viewers, it has been a little bit of rinse and repeat over the last couple of weeks, but we can't not use the beautiful strawberries that have been donated to us, can we?
No, and we still haven't planted any carrots or beetroots. We really could have done with getting them in, but next weekend when we've got less on, because we've got a lot going on.
There's a lot going on
that we don't talk about necessarily, but yeah, we're quite busy at the moment. So we're going to get home now. We're going to come back down next week and hopefully plant our root vegetables. Hopefully it's not too late to plant them from seed. We're probably going to need to start our sprout seedlings again. They came up at home and now they've gone rare.
Yeah.
So, but the squash plants seem to be doing alright.
Yes.
And yeah.
That's the reality of it all, isn't it?
He's here, of course.
You know, we show you as much as we possibly can. As we said right at the start, it is a gamble with our tomatoes, and we loved our tomatoes so much the last couple of years, so we will be disappointed if we lose them, but fingers crossed. And also, we're aware there are techniques and strategies that we can potentially implement to warm up our greenhouse. We know there's a few YouTube videos out there.
Yeah,
so if anybody's the tea lights and the terracotta pots
and all that kind of thing, isn't there?
We may look into that at some point in the near future.
Or we may just get a little paraffin heater.
Possibly.
I mean, it might stink, but if it keeps everything warm.
Possibly, yeah.
You know what I mean? It's.
We shall see. We'll be back down pretty soon to check on everything anyway, won't we?
We'll probably come down early week, one evening after work, and just have a check at things. So yeah, thank you for joining us today. I hope you've enjoyed yet another glimpse into the politics and planting of Plot 25.
We are under no illusions that lots of other allotments across the country probably have similar things going on.
Of course they do.
At various points, but it's been a pleasure.
You have no authority here, Jackie Weaver. Does anyone remember that scene? It was famous for a while, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
It was a Skype call.
Yeah, it was during lockdown, wasn't it?
Yeah, between some blokes and a female counsellor.
It's been lovely to be down here, though, as usual. It's been lovely to catch up with a few people. And we hope that you've just enjoyed what has become the relaxing vibe of being here at Plot 25 with us. If you have enjoyed it, please do consider giving the video a thumbs up. It helps.
And if you haven't watched, you know, a track is right. If you haven't watched Picard, but you're a fan of The Next Generation, sort your life out. Sort your life out. Get a grip.
I don't think this.
Get it watched. We've watched. No spoilers. No spoilers. If I had to show you how we felt about the final episode of Picard, it would be every single emoji that's ever been invented.
Yeah, including the poop one.
I ugly cried.
Several times I did.
loud ugly cried.
Yeah.
Like, you know, when you go, "Ah!" I did that. Right, I love you, mister.
I love you. Mwah.
Love you guys. Thank you so much for joining us again. We hope to see you again very soon. And until then, please be excellent to yourselves and every bugger else. Bye, loves. You can do the closing shot again.